Hi guys, welcome back. Magic Farm 2 with me, Sid, and yep, still got my booze, got my funky glasses. So, what's the plans for today? Well, I've been doing a little bit of research, so I've got some new research to go and just do. So we'll use. So I've got a frost focus. I managed to get wand of the stream, axe of the stream, I should say. A bone wand core. A thormium scoop, and the pickaxe of the core. So they're all researched, and depending on what we need to make them, what have we got? Thaumatology. Well, we've got bone one core, greater storage, but it stores. It basically replenishes its own Pedito. Yeah. Okay. So that's that. Anything else over this way? Frost focus. So this is the water shards, quartz, diamond, and just some stuff. And basically it turns my wand into a weapon. Well, we can definitely do that one. We got... what did we get over here? Oh, these. The pickaxe of the core, so that's a thormium pick, diamond, great wood log, fire shard, and census pedito. So that should be pretty good. And what did it do? When you mine ore blocks, it will mine a cluster. Native clusters are much easier to process and produce double the amount of metals when smelted. Okay, it can also be used to sound out any surface you right click against. Yeah, okay. Axe of the stream, combining water shards, blah blah blah. And when used, well, the axe seeks the furthest block of the same type that's still connected to the block you're attempting to harvest, and harvest that one instead. In effect, you'll chop down trees from the top, even if you hit the bottommost block. If you press and hold right click, the axe will harvest at a much faster speed but at greater cost. Okay, doesn't seem that great. And thormium scoop. Your scoop will last 3 times longer. The thormium in the device will actually accept the repair. Alright, so it's just a better scoop. So certainly I think we should probably be looking about, what is that? Transvector interface. Side of the block. Function extension, except, oh, I don't know. Something. It's something, that's what it is. It's a thing. Right, so we've got the axe of the core. We can certainly have a bash at that one. I think we've probably got most of the ones we need there. And the one I really want to do is this frost focus, which is just crafting. So I'm going to need a diamond first. Let's go grab that. And I've been busy downstairs doing a few other things, which I'll show you in a few moments. Diamond, please, Mr. Chest. So we need a diamond, quartz, and water shards. Now, quartz will probably actually be in there as well, seeing as the Nether's such my favourite place in the world. I don't like going there, so I count that as precious. Oh, I've got to eat. Trying to finish off all this fruit salad. I've made a few other foodstuffs as well, but yeah, fruit salad, definitely want that one out of the way. Right, and water shards, please, Mr. Chest, if you please. 4 of those. So that gives us, what was the recipe again? It was 4 of those, and that, and the wand. Which that hasn't got a huge amount on it, but it was diamond, water shards, and a quartz. makes the wand focus. Now, if I'm not mistaken, do you right click with it, shift click? How do you use it? Right, that's the first thing we need to work out. How do you actually use a wand focus? Probably back. Let's have a look. Wand foci. Proper types. Adding a focus to your wand is simple. Press F. Okay. So, do we press F on that, or do we press F? There we go. There we go. We've got our little wand with its focus little cap on the top, like a little bottle cap. Oh, and it fires little ice cubes. Right. I've got a feeling I want to go and test this on something. Let me just get my backpack up, because I'll want that in my inventory. I might as well go and do it around the blood altar while we're at it. And these boots are great, because I don't have to sit there and say, and I'll be back when I get there, because they're just so fast. So I've done, I've been spinning around on the blood altar like a lighthouse, basically charging it up just recently. Right, now what we need to do is we need some bad guys. They're never about when you want to test your latest creation, are they? Any bad guys over here? Anybody? And it's raining, which is lovely, so we've got all that horrible noise. Right, let me just go back over here. Hey! No. Why is that not working? Get dead. That's my dagger of sacrifice. Alright, oh well. There's another volunteer here. So... Alright, let's... Oh, maybe it does... Oh, yes, it doesn't do babies. Whoa. Don't scare me, Wisp. Any more? Any more volunteers? Are you friendly? You're blue. I think you're friendly. You're a water wisp off the top of my head. Oh, another one. This is not just any old zombie. This is Mr. Angry Zombie. Yay. I wanted one of them, if I haven't got one already anyway. Because at some point I'm going to be able to stick that brain in a jar. Which is quite a cool Thorncraft construct. Right, I'm going to get out of the rain. That one thing seems to work. Okay. So, let's head down and just have a look at some of the other bits we've got to do. Now, the axe of the core. Let me just get rid of that out of my inventory. Go back over to artifice and axe of the core. So it's fire shards, a thormium pick, a diamond, ignis, perfodo. I've not got half of those things. I'm going to get those together, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I'm just getting these together now. The mining, I can't remember what the hell it's called now, is in pickaxes. So I'm just putting some iron pickaxes in there, being the cheapest ones I can build. The sensors I can get out of flowers, so I'm going to stick a load of those flowers in. The sensors being the little blue owl at the end there. So we got those to do, and then we should be good to go. So I'll be back once we've got all that together. Okay, I think that's it. Let me just double check. Artifice, please. Junk. Oh, fire shards I need, but I've got Ignis 8, Perfodio 8, and Census 8. So let's have a look. Ignis is 15. What was that one? I needed Census and Perfodio. I think they're over here. Let's have a look. Census 27 and 14 of that. So that's more than adequate. A couple of fire shards. I've rearranged the altar into the configuration there. So we're going to get the right one. We're going to have fire shard, diamond, and doofer. So let's get that right. Fire shard, diamond, and a good 8-wood log with a thaumium pick in the middle. Get my wand. I'm taking the focus off so I don't ice storm it, and watch my favourite anime. But this still just gobsmacks me. I love watching this. It's up there with crafting spells in Ars Magica with the particle effects. It's just such a lovely animation. I could just watch it all day, except for when it fouls up, of course. But I think we're getting away with this one. This one seems to be quite happy. Yes, it does. Righty ho, and did I pick that up? No, it just jumped off. There we go. So I think you can right click and it shows you the concentration of ores around the area. Yeah, that should be entertaining. Right, now what was the other things I wanted to do today? I built a little dark room downstairs. And what I want to do is get into these oreberries and oreberry bushes. So this black thing here is a dark room blackout curtain from extra utilities, dead simple to make. Let me just bring that up. Blackout curtain, it's just wool, makes 12. And I planted in here the oreberry bushes. Now these require an absolutely dark environment to grow in, hence blackout curtain, because the door doesn't block all the light. And these spaces here are for what I'm going to put and build to go in behind them, because at the moment I right click these and they just give me a little nugget, which can be turned into nuggets. I have to some little glitch with this coming over the door there. It's half slabbed so nothing can spawn in there. So what I want is I want to make some block activators. Now these are thermal expansion. I think it's block activator. I think that was the name of it. Block. No. Alright, let's try active. There we go. Autonomous activator. It's just pistons, chests, bit of tin, and a pneumatic servo. Pneumatic servos, as we know, is just iron, redstone, and glass. So I'm going to need, I think there was six spaces down there. I'll make a few. So we're going to need all the usual bits: the iron for the pistons, some cobble for the pistons, wood for the pistons. You're seeing a trend here. Redstone for the pistons. So let's get those quickly thrown together. I'll make, bloody hell, I might as well make a bunch of these because you're always wanting pistons. So we'll have 16 pistons. What else did we need for that? We needed chests. Let me just set this one up, and we're going to put in, those go in there. Yep, we need chests. So using my preciously rare supply of wood, I joke, we are going to make a bunch of chests. We'll whack those in. I love these tables because you can just start building stuff up as you're going. And I've got it wrong already. Tin. So then it's just the servos, which I need glass, iron and redstone for, and I'll need 16 of those. So let's have a look. Iron. Any not in block form? No, of course not. So we'll just black that over. And I need, oh god, that and glass, which of course there isn't any because I've used it all capturing nodes. Right, not a problem. We'll go and cook up some glass. Bonk. In you go, out you come. What was I doing that for? Oh, I know what I was doing that for. I was doing that to make these, which I've now got a few more, and as I'm going, I'm building those up in my blood altar. The idea is to get to a tier 3 altar, for which I need, I think it's another 16 or something like that. I can't remember the numbers. I'll have to double check the numbers, but I need more blood runes basically to go into that altar, and each one of those takes 2 of those slates, which takes 1,000 blood energy. Anyway, that's doing its thing, so I'll be back in a moment once that's finished cooking. While that's cooking, there was something I've been meaning to do for the last couple of episodes, and I keep on forgetting. These portable tanks are brilliant for fueling that, but I wanted to add a fueling nozzle to refill them from this. So I think I'm going to need one of those servos anyway for this, aren't I? Let me just go and see if I've got any made. I've got some glass now anyway, so I can make one at least, but I may have some. No, I haven't. Typical. Now, is that the right way round? No, of course it's not. So I need 16 plus 1. Those 16 are going to go in here to make 16 of those. I've made some iron chests because I realised, of course, that I'm not going to be able to put chests behind every single one otherwise. So I'm going to need to stagger them. So what we need to do is we need to go down and finish off just putting my tank filling tap in there. Let me get that one, stick it in, and right click, and that should be off and filling. So now I don't have to faff around with these tanks taking them off to the nether. I could, if I really wanted to be clever about this, take piping directly over and under the floor here from that tank and just put it in there, which I may do at some point in the future. But to be honest, I think that's more than adequate. Just popping those on to fill the tank up. I don't want to be in there. Oh, and in the dark room. So we take these out and we grab my autonomous activators. Now what these do is they effectively right click on things. So popping them in behind these bushes, as they ripen and the berries grow, they're going to go, get myself out of that dark room environment, these are going to basically pull in the berries from each bush. Now if I then go one step further, I apologise for the darkness in here, it is necessary for the plants to grow, and go and stagger a chest behind each one. And I don't think the size is important here, it's just literally using the iron and wooden chest mix just so they go together nicely. I could have done trap chests just as easily. That's your output. Why are you not outputting? Yeah. Aim level, round robin, nothing to do there. I'm not sneaking. Ignored. That should be outputting the contents. Maybe it'll go next time those grow. But basically you've got nice lots there, and it will obviously move through to these eventually as well. Now the only other thing is, have I got any spawnable area in here now? I don't think I have. I wasn't sure about these machines, whether they were spawnable on, but it doesn't appear that they are. If they are, it's simple enough fix. We've just basically whacked some block above them and nothing's going to spawn in those. So yeah, that's will hopefully build up and make these plants actually worthwhile, because the problem with these is you don't get a lot of them and you obviously have to manually harvest them. Right, so where am I? What am I doing? Who am I? Bear with me a second. I'm just going to go and just double check, one, how long I've been recording, and two, what I want to do next. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, it occurs to me, we're at about 22 minutes at the moment, so it occurs to me that one thing I haven't done with you guys is actually go through the research process. And what I want to do is basically start one off. I'm going to try for something that uses tools again. So we're going to pick instrumentum. So pick an essence and it comes up and we found the hoe of growth. If I click that again and pass that in, it will give me a couple of runes, and the objective here is to connect these guys up using the runes. So if it's growth, let's think. It's Herbert would seem to be an obvious one, but it's not. Tree wood, I can't see that. What is light? Could be in there. No. Crop. Yeah, crop's in there. Right, so we've got our ink, and basically we need to move these runes into place. Now, I've mastered the research process, so I can move these around with the risk of them. Let me move that back that way a little bit. Put crop back in, and you'll see now that has connected up from there to there. So I need now to try and get this one. Sometimes when you're doing this, it will unselect them, but I actually find it's easier to do this way, by moving the ones you can. Once you've got to the point where you can move them one at a time, and move the other runes just out of the way. You don't want them, they're just a pain. So right, that's deselected now. You see, to unselect that I would have had to use some of that essence, which I don't want to do. So I'm going to just try that. Didn't need to use all the runes, so you see I've managed to connect those nodes together. I've got the discovery. I can go out of there, and that gives me the hoe of growth, which if I right click here and look in there, that is a thaumium hoe, order shard, entropy shard, diamond, So basically the same thing. I've got that. I would need this meadow harvest. So yeah, that's the research process. Maybe we'll make that hoe next time. I think off the top of my head that is, when used to till fields it will till a 3x3 area. When used to crops or other plants it will act as bone meal to promote growth, although at a higher cost of its durability. It may even be possible to grow plants that normal bone meal can't, and I think that means the magic the silverwood tree. So that will be a really good early game item to have, but of course it's quite an expensive item to get, so you're only going to get that early game if you're lucky and find it in a dungeon, I think. Anyway, so yeah, we've done a little bit of things. I'm just going to go and top off my tank there. Probably got enough for a 30 level enchant actually, but I don't know if I've got any books or anything like that. Of course I've got books. I've got books everywhere in this place. So yeah, let's go and see what we can get on a book, shall we? On a book. Sonic the Hedgehog 4. That sounds cool. I'm thinking Sonic the Hedgehog 4 plus Boots of the Traveller. I need some experience for that though, so we'll have to do that next time. Anyway, I've been Sid. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. If there's anything at all you would like me to concentrate on, look at, do more of, areas that you like I can improve, or you know, concentrate on slightly more, concentrate on slightly less, whether it be the Mistcraft, Thumbcraft, Blood Magic, automation, you name it, anything at all, please let me know in the comments. It is, even though I record a week in advance, it's hugely useful to me to know what areas you guys would like to see covered. And yeah, I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.